Hey traders and investors, Matt Buckley with Wealth Creation Investing. I'm the Chief Investment Strategist here at WCI with our Monday market outlook, and it's not looking so good. We had horrible jobs numbers on Friday, and more importantly, the market is going to react to what happened in France on Sunday. The socialist won the election. He defeated Sarkozy in Sunday's runoff. Absolutely stunning. It's the first time since 1988 that a socialist has won in France. Why is this bad news for the market, and why is it going to perceive? Why is the market going to perceive this as bad news? This guy has promised the world, and he's not going to be able to deliver. At least Sarkozy and Angela Merkel, from the Chancellor of Germany, were at least trying to be the grown-ups in Europe and trying to get everybody's fiscal house in order. This guy won. Still waiting to see the elections in Greece and what's going to happen, but it looks like all the grown-ups in Greece are going to get voted out of office as well. And these are the people who are saying no to austerity efforts, meaning no to, hey, let's get our fiscal house in order. That is bad news. Really doesn't matter to us here at WCI because we can make money on good news and bad news, but it's not good news for the overall market. And as we saw on Friday, because of the jobs number, just an absolute brutal day, down 168 points on the Dow, and just about every sector was in the red. Not seeing too much green on there at all. The NASDAQ was down about 68, and the S&P, the SPOs were down 22ish. So not good news at all, ladies and gentlemen. And it's already, if you watched my video on Friday, it's already come true. There are some in the Obama administration who had the gall to say, well, the unemployment ticked down from 8.2 to 8.1%. They've got to be the dumbest people on the face of the earth. The reason it went down is because the labor force shrunk by about 342,000 people. So other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? At WCI, we're going to make you a smart investor. You know now, after I'm going to tell you, that U6 is the real unemployment number of the United States of America. U3 is a political number. You want to know who are underemployed, unemployed, who've given up work? There it is, 14.5%. We were going in the right direction there for a while, and now we've stabilized. Isn't that incredible? That's absolutely incredible. That is the real unemployment number in the United States. You're not going to hear the administration tout that number anytime soon. And it cracks me up that they're going to sit there and say, well, we lowered unemployment to 8.1%. People have given up. People have thrown their hands in the air and said, I can't find work. Or, as you see in U6, they're underemployed. I take that job at Starbucks because I have to feed my family. I can't get a job in what my main skill set is. It's absolutely discouraging out there, folks. So what's that mean to us? This is actually good news for us at Wealth Creation Investing and for one of our subsidiaries, Top Gun Options, because we knew this was coming. And we knew that we needed to be hedged for these type of events, that it wasn't going to be all sunshine and lollipops and smooth sailing. As you can see in our primary model portfolio from March 1st to today, we're up nearly $10,000, which is close to 40% in our model portfolio. That's a nice hefty gain. But we used the VXX, which is a proxy for the volatility index, or the VIX, as a hedge. And this week, last week in the live trade brief last Tuesday, we put on this trade, and it's already up 49% since Tuesday, or $2,500. Pretty nice move out of because we were betting that volatility is going to return, and volatility is going to return with a vengeance to the market. Now, when the market opens, let me bring our radar down. Monday morning, I'm telling you, these French elections, it's bad news. This socialist says, hey, we're going to lower the retirement age back to 62 or whatever it was, and free wine and cheese for everybody. It's not going to work, folks. As I said on Friday, I see the Eurozone collapsing in 3 to 5 years and just an absolute train wreck. And if your portfolio is not prepared for it, you're in trouble. Housing's not getting any better. Wage growth isn't getting any better. Matter of fact, over the past 12 months, average weekly earnings are up 2.1%. And you might be saying, well, Mr. Buckley, that's great news. Yeah, but inflation has climbed by 3%. So money is literally flying out of your pocket, folks, and the Fed keeping rates cheap, especially with this bad news and loose monetary policy up until 2014. It's just, I hate to sound like a perma bear here, but it's not going to last, and the party's starting to wind down, and you see sell in May and go away, the seasonal effect. Well, guess what? I think we're really going to see a tough May. But let's just take a look at the SPY for the past year. This is nothing but a Fed-induced rally. Pumping money, buying debt. What happened back here in August? Why did we gap down so much? Well, because we're an absolute clown car, this country. I served it for 15 years, so I think I have the right to say that. We lost our AAA credit rating right here. And Congress couldn't pass a budget. And by the way, the Democrat-controlled Senate hasn't passed a budget in 3 years. Our country has been operating without a budget. You heard me right, for 3 years. Do you run your house like that? I don't run my business like that. It's absolutely nuts. So, not seeing a lot of good news on the radar. Thankfully, earnings season, we're kind of out of the woods with that. There's some minor earnings being reported this week, but most of the earnings, and it was kind of an in line with expectations type of earnings season. So, I really do think a sell in May and go away is what we're going to be seeing here, and hopefully you're hedged, and hopefully you got some positions like we do in our model portfolio, Top Gun options, that are doing pretty well. Whether it's gold or volatility or some of the big techs, you can follow along our model portfolio, and you can actually all you need to do, check this out, is go to topgunoptions.com/primary-archives and go to that page, and for just a $10 activation fee, got to cover my overhead to get the web page up there. You can have access to the primary archives and the primary live trade briefs, where you get to trade live with me and other professionals Tuesday mornings, and watch us manage these $100,000 model portfolios. So, folks, again, not looking good. Still waiting to hear on the election returns from Greece, but this is not good for France. Telling you right now, folks, and it's going to ripple across the pond here. So strap on your seatbelt, make sure you hedge, and make sure you stop by Top Gun Options if you want to learn how to hedge and potentially profit in market environments like this. So have a great week, and I'll see you on Friday.